Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and you'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting, Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is again from Assertiveness by Judy Murphy. We're continuing with Chapter 1, How Do You See Yourself? Self-Evaluation. To understand how your perception is affecting you, let's begin with a self-evaluation. Below we present 2 tests. One is a quiz and the other is a hypothetical scenario. The quiz will give you a better understanding of what is going on for you internally, which will establish whether or not you have assertiveness issues and to what extent. The scenario will assess your communication skills, gauging your ability to interact with people. Take some time to reflect on each question so you can consider the answers as truthfully as possible. Number 1, begin with your level of eye contact. Do you look people in the eye when speaking with them? If you can't remember a single facial feature or eye color, it's likely you're looking anywhere but their eyes. Number 2, now consider your voice. Do you project yourself clearly? If you are often asked to speak more loudly or to repeat what you've said, you probably speak quietly or mumble. Number 3, do you speak confidently? Stumbling through conversations with ums and uhs doesn't communicate confidence. Number 4, look at your stance and where your body is seated. How is your posture? Do you slouch or look down? Number 5, look internally. Are you able to ask questions when you need clarification? Number 6, do you feel comfortable around others? Number 7, are you able to say no and when you don't want to do something? Number 8, are you able to express annoyance or anger appropriately? Number 9, do you offer an opinion on a topic when you don't agree with someone? Number 10, do you defend yourself against mistakes that aren't your fault? After taking some time to thoughtfully respond to each question, review your answers. Notice how many questions you answered with no. If you answered no to 2 or 3 questions, you are likely a self-assured and reliant person. Although you experience difficulty here and there compared to the average person, asserting your needs and wants is not a challenge. If you experience challenges, this may be due to a specific approach rather than an inherent inability to act assertively. It is possible you are coming off as aggressive rather than assertive. You will correct ways to approach assertive behavior. If you answer no to 4 to 6 questions, there is a high chance you see yourself in a negative light. As a result, you experience more difficulty than the average person in communicating your needs and wants. While you may assert yourself on occasion, it's a test of will for you. You often second guess your decision to act, replay numerous what if scenarios before acting. If you answered no to 7 or more questions, you have significant difficulty in this area. Not only do you doubt that you are worthy of respect, but you probably see yourself as lower than others in the social totem pole. Even though you yearn to stand up for yourself, you never do. You always back down, coming up with reasons or excuses as to why backing down was the rational choice. You lack assertiveness. When you lack assertiveness, you do not live life on your own terms. Instead, you let others take advantage of you and run your life. Non-assertive adults don't know how to say no, which overburdens their schedules as well as their mental well-being. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. And since it was comprised of questions, we won't have a discussion. We'll just go straight into the meditation. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here and enjoy the meditation.